Here with Joshua Ornelas. What is your position in Red vs. Blue?
My position in Red vs. Blue is I am a machinimator. I work on basically digital puppeteering, making sure the show looks as good as it does, as well as it can in Halo 4.
Okay, and are you guys planning on at some point moving over to Halo 5?
The plan to move to Halo 5 right now, we're currently evaluating certain things. Like with every Halo game, we have to go through R&D just to kind of make sure, like, okay, can we put guns down? Like, if we're turning, if the gun's going to raise, is it viable to have so many characters on screen at once? How are we going to do that? Like, and it's little nuances like that in which we have to figure out before switching over to an entirely new game. Chances are we probably might. So. Which is looking like it. So
a typical amount of televisions going on, or screens, or whatever going on at the same time for you.
So what we've kind of been doing, we usually have set up. We have 4 Xboxes per station, so that's 4 characters on each Xbox, and we have 4 screens, so we can have split screen 4 ways. So what I've been hearing about. So what I've been hearing about Xbox One and Halo 5 is that it's not going to have split screen, so that might be a problem. But, yeah. So it might be a problem, but what our solution is, we're not going to have that many screens. We're basically just going to replace our entire setups with like huge TVs, have like a CCTV setup, and just hook all the HDMIs and everything through that. So it basically just makes it a massive split screen sort of thing. Like how would you see it in a security camera setup, where it's like multiple feeds, but except it's going to be multiple Xboxes on that, so we can actually see exactly which Xbox is what without only having 2 screens.
Let's talk production then. How much of your year is consumed by a single season of Red vs. Blue?
So in the production pipeline, a single season of Red vs. Blue usually calls about. I want to say we started Red vs. Blue 13 specifically in January. So we started sometime in early middle of January, and then we ended up, I want to say we kind of wrapped about a month or so ago, so that would probably be like June, July. Our end date for Machinima was about, I want to say sometime in June. Or July. I can't remember. It's a blur.
And then from now until the next season, what will you be working on?
Between seasons, I'm usually working on whatever needs to be done.
Just kind of a gopher?
Yeah. So right now I'm helping our out-of-house machinima team who at the animation panel yesterday, we announced that we were doing Strangerhood Season 2, which I will be working on.
Oh, wow.
I'm currently working on Strangerhood Season 2.
Awesome.
And I am also helping direct we're calling them mini-mations. We replaced the Minecraft animations with GTA mini-mations.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so there's these people on Reddit. You may have seen them pop up, a few months ago. They're called the Lone Few. And basically they did kind of sort of what Jordan does with the RTAs. He gets a story from the podcast, makes it funny in GTA, and it's great. So we decided, hey, we like that. Let's, kind of introduce them into, the whole pipeline of RT. And now I'm directing them to make sure that for the most part, I'm leaving them alone. They're freaking great, but watching over them. So you've got a few things to work on now that Red vs. Blue is over. But how is that going to overlap when the next season starts? So Strangerhood shouldn't take over too much time, and in the downtime of Red vs. Blue, by the time all my work gets done with whatever I'm working on right now, Red vs. Blue Season 14 should start to pick up. So there's never really an overlap. It's just kind of something like, okay, we strategically make sure something ends, and then the next thing begins.
Okay, so let's talk walking, because you've been tweeting about walking a lot.
So I've been tweeting about walking a lot because this year is the first year at RTX in which it's been actually a free building system. And it's, let me see if I can grab my phone real quick. So I have a pedometer on my phone, and actually it's not on. Go figure. Okay, great. Anyway, I'm going to turn off my phone. So, blooper. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, I have my trusty knee brace on right now because my knee's flaring up, but it's whatever. It's tiring, but it's also super fun.
Are you looking forward to weighing yourself after the convention?
I know I am. I'm pretty sure I've lost a couple pounds just from sheer walking.
Yeah. When's the last time you walked this much?
The last time I walked this much was probably Probably last RTX, to be honest.
That's actually the answer I was expecting.
Yeah.
Same for me, really.
Yeah.
Same for everyone, probably, unless they're just marathon runners, and this is just practice.
Like I bike like hundreds of miles a week or something
Yeah.
like that, but I've never actually like walked this much in a while.
So what's the difference for you? Like, is it more like just foot and knee pain when you're walking as opposed to biking?
Oh, so like, well, biking is more so centrifugal force of like, oh, here's like it's going in a circle, whatever, and it's a simple machine of pulleys, basically just one big pulley, and you got your levers going on, and it doesn't really put as much strain on the knees or the feet, or whatever, blah blah. So it'll start hurt the thighs because you got to work your muscles, yeah. But otherwise, like there's impact to walking and stuff like that, and walking a few hundred feet might be okay. Walking, when I did a thing like Friday, I think I walked about like 20,000 steps or something like that. It'll tear down on you after a while, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Well, thanks for meeting with me. Hope to have you on the podcast at some point soon.
We'll see.
But, I mean, you're about to start a few projects, so we'll see. And good luck with Strangerhood, because that has been highly anticipated.
Oh boy.
And it's exciting to hear that you're working on it. Joshua Ornelas.